Alright lads and lasses, I'm back out. It's been about 2 months since I've been out. I've got 2 videos to upload from a few weeks ago. I'm yet to do that, but I promise I'll get them uploaded ASAP. I'm in Howard Forest. I'm going to a spot. My dog's barking, man. Shut up, dog. It's barking at something. But anyway, I'm going to head into the woods to a spot where I've been. It's a spot I've been before, just for a chill, really. The reason why I haven't been out camping the last few weeks, the weather's just been, it's been like this. And I hate packing up when it's soaking wet. But it's been that long, I've just had to get myself out, you know what I mean? You know what it's like when you haven't been out for a while. Right, I'm gonna get all my stuff to where I'm going. I'm gonna set up and then I'll see you there. Right here. Oh yes. Progress. That's all the gear I've got. Tons of it. Because everywhere's basically soggy, damp, wet, misty. I brought that because there's no chance I'm making a fire with all this wet wood. Like, I'd need about 10 packets of firelighters. I'm just keeping under the tarp today. We've got the DD hammocks 3.5 by 3.5. So all I've done is just thingied it, bungeed it against the trees. I've used it like a stick to peg that, because sometimes they're better than tent pegs on this ground. Someone's been here before me. They've left it, I found a key, looked like a house key. I've left it on one of those branches just dangling in case these people come back. But this is what it looks like underneath. Tons of room. Loads of clearage, so you're not going to get the edges of your bag's not going to get wet and that. That's a lovely little flat spot there. I'm just going to clear it with this guy and then get further sorted. It's good to be back out. It's been I'd say at least 2 months since I've been out. Like, we've had storms, this, blizzards, that. So I just haven't been feeling it, been a bit lazy. But I'm back out now, and it's all it takes just to get yourself kick up the arse on it and get out. If in doubt, get out. I usually bring the Outback wood burning stove with us when I've got the lavoo, you know. I missed out a couple of weeks ago when it was snowing. I should have went out then and give it a proper test. Or even just went up to Cheviot's with my Corinthia sleeping bag. Because I've not really tested that yet, like, it hasn't had a proper test. Yep, there we're gone. Nice and flat, mate. Lovely jubbly. Oh yes. Right. Quality. I've just put the British Army DPM woodland tarp underneath. So I don't want to be lying in this sogginess, like. But I just need to get my sleeping bag and that out now. Why I'm almost settled. I'm getting that ground sheet down. That's exactly where I want it. I've got an inflatable pillar, and I've got one of these. It's a 3/4 Traverse 3/4 roll mat. I'm going to put that down I'm going to put that mat down, then that on top. I've got bivvy bag, British Army Gore-Tex bivvy bag, just in case I get any water on the edge of the bottom of my bag or something. This will keep us dry. I brought out the British Army Arctic sleeping bag. It's a heavy one, like, but I haven't hiked that far today, so I can afford a little bit of weight. Hence that wood burning stove over there. I'm not sure where I'm going to put that yet. I might just put it here. It's a shame I didn't have. Didn't have the energy. If I had the energy, I would have made one of them, like, you know, like fence things that thingy back the heat that you see people do. But it's a bit late in the afternoon now, so I can't be arsed with that, like. I'll just get the carnage tidied up, and then I'll see you there in a bit. For the price, this is probably one of the best, warmest sleep systems you can get. They're just a bit weighty, that's all, but if you're not bothered about that, get a British Army Arctic sleeping bag. Best grade you can get. This is grade A, this. Get a liner if you want to keep it fresh, you know what I mean, and a bivvy bag. Get one of these, and get a tarp. Everything I'm sitting on and all this here, that's all you'd basically need to go camping and stay dry. Tarps are more forest orientated though, because of the obvious places you can hang bungees and string and shizzle. I'm just getting that. A bit random, but I've always wanted one. I went in a surplus store to get 2 bungees and ended up coming out with 2 bungees in this. I've got the stove for it as well. It's called a BCB stove. You just sit it into that there. Put a little hexi cube on, cook your stuff. Or gas stove, fire, whatever. But you can cook in these. I've always wanted one. Now I've got one. Buzzing. Right, so just do a little bit more admin and then see what happens, eh? I've put like a top pole there. Put another one there. I've got that centre one. I've just got that one there to give us a little bit head height so I can sit on my stool. Yeah, do something with that. Set up the stove. I'm really there. What a faff on this camp is to set up. We've got some minced beef, hot pot. We've got some chicken curry. So I've got plenty of food. I'm not going to starve. Neither is my dog. What else have I got in here? Out and out. Got that. I'll light that up later. I've got a couple of candles with it. Right, okay. I've got the dog with us, so I'm going to go and get it. And get some bait on. Oh yes. Convenient little hoop there. Oh yes. Check it. I've gotten a little life venture spork. I had one, but it's lost on me flat somewhere. So I got another one. It weighs less than a gnat's hair, and highly recommended. All set up, ready to light. I had no tinder, and all this is too wet to put in there, so I've just used the firelighter box. And once that door's closed, that'll sort the job right out. I've just noticed as well, the glass on this is damaged. Oh, bugger. You can get replacements though, so knee biggie. I'll see if I can fix it. There we are, we're all set up. Took about an hour to do that, mind. There's the stove, getting it lit. We've got all the logs in the world. But this is what I mean by soggy and damp. Usually that's a nice little view over to the other tree line, but that's only about, you can just see it through the mist. We're about 30 metres away, so it's pretty thick. There's no views anywhere, just murky, soggy forestry. Oh yes. There we are. Just see the stove lit there, eh? These 3.5 tarps are amazing. Guaranteed keep you dry. You're not going to get wet around the edges like you do with bog standard size tarps. Yeah. Right, that's mint that, isn't it? Right, go and get the dog. Probably be freezing in the car now. I'll just get him inside the sleeping bag, keep him in there. Let's see where I've put this key. I've hung a key up somewhere. It's on one of these trees. Whoever's lost it. If they're here again, they might see it. There it is. Although no, am I? Aye. See it shining. See that shiny thing? That's the key. That's where it is. So, on the slim chance you watch this video, that's where your key is. And if you've been here, you'll know who you are. I'm just going to leave it there, right? Okie dokie. Let's go and get the dog. It's getting dark now, like. I haven't had a look at the clock, but I reckon it's about probably about 4ish. We'll see in a minute. Walkie time. Just going to take this girl for a walk. It's very misty. Clear misty for me. Wow. Proper misty. Oof, look at that. I just walked into a tree wall. I'll go this way. Just get myself out onto the track. Time for another log, I think. Why are you? Oh yes, on this. Lovely jubbly, mate. Yeah, so I'm not going to run out of wood. In Asda, I got one of these, slightly smaller for $7.50. I went to Home Bargains and got 3 bigger bags for $4.99 each. So I got 3. There's no way I'm going to run out of firewood tonight, like, mint. I think I'm going to crack open one of these. Oh yes. 6.5%. I've got 4 of them. And I'm not going to spill any this time. Whenever I'm camping, I always end up spilling like a really epic drink that I've bought. And I managed to get like a tiny little sip of it out the dregs. Not today though. You know, if you're a gin drinker, I'm not a gin drinker. I just tend to drink gin when I drink it. So I'm not really a big drinker. That's what I'm saying. But I do like a little bit of gin. Don't know why. I've just warmed it over the last few years. This here in Asda you get 4 for 3, £7.50 for 4. It's not cheap, but it's a lovely little sup like. Cheers, ladies and gents. Cheers. Thanks for watching. I'll get these 2 videos from a couple of months back uploaded for you guys to check out. I was at an abandoned fishing lodge. Another YouTuber, Graham's Wild Camping, he was there, and I took it upon myself to find the place, because I knew the forest, so I knew I'd find this fishing lodge, you know. I'm not going to tell you which forest it is though. So I've got that video to upload, and I went to an old haunt. First place I properly done a video while camping. Well, I say properly done a video, it was on a crappy little 4 megapixel camera, but you know. Yeah, so I went to Speaking Crag. That was good. I got a cold after it though, because I camped in well, it was a blizzard, wasn't it? I had to pitch this first, just so I could pitch my tent underneath it and stay dry. But I got wet to the bone, to the point where it was going down the crack of my ass, you know, down my back, that kind of thing. Proper waterlogged. But it was decent. Didn't like the cold I got after it though. So I've got them 2 videos to upload, and this one. I promise I'll do them pretty quick. But yeah, what a nice little vibe this is. Nice and peaceful, man. Oh yes. She's a bit skitsy. She doesn't like loud noises or unusual noises. Loud bangs. She's alright though, aren't you? Yeah? Whoa. She'll be nice and warm. Nice and warm in that Arctic sleeping bag. Oh, it's starting to drizzle a bit. Good thing about having these, doesn't matter whether it totally pisses down, because that'll still stay light. And if you ever get pulled by the Forestry Commission, you're obviously leaving no trace, you know what I mean? It's like zero footprint. Like none, 0. She wants a bit of a wander. It's so peaceful around here, like in this forest this time of night. Usually get the birds, you know, like the witching hour, but they're not around today, like. Can't hear one. Highly recommend these, like. It's one of the best things I've bought for camping. Weighs 10 key though, so you can't really hike with it anywhere. Brilliant. Starting to push into the late afternoon. I've got this little bitch with us. I usually take the lad, but I've got her today. My mother doesn't like looking after her because she leaves dumps when she wakes up in the morning. And my brother won't keep her. All I can hear is the noise from that stove. It's really calming. It's one of the most calming sounds I know, like fires. Listen to that. Lovely noise that, like so relaxing. Okay. Get coffee on. I'm gonna go for a little walk before it gets too dark. With dog. Highly recommend these, like it's one of the best things I've bought for camping. Weighs 10 kg though, so you cannot really hike with it anywhere. Brilliant. She's a bit skitsy. She doesn't like loud noises or unusual noises. Loud bangs. She's alright though, aren't you? Yeah? Whoa. She'll be nice and warm. Nice and warm in that Arctic sleeping bag. Oh, it's starting to drizzle a bit. Good thing about having these, doesn't matter whether it totally pisses down, because that'll still stay light. And if you ever get pulled by the Forestry Commission, you're obviously leaving no trace, you know what I mean? It's like zero footprint. Like none, zero. She wants a bit of a wander. It's so peaceful around here, like in this forest this time of night. Usually get the birds, you know, like the witching hour, but they're not around today, like. Can't hear one. I think I'm gonna crack open one of these. Oh yes, 6.5%. I've got 4 of them. And I'm not going to spill any this time. Whenever I'm camping, I always end up spilling like a really epic drink that I've bought, and I managed to get like a tiny little sip of it out the dregs. Not today though. You know, if you're a gin drinker, I'm not a gin drinker. I just tend to drink gin when I drink it. So I'm not really a big drinker, that's what I'm saying. But I do like a little bit of gin. Don't know why, I've just warmed it over the last few years. This here in Asda you get 4 for 3, £7.50 for 4. It's not cheap, but it's a lovely little sup, like. Cheers, ladies and gents. Cheers. Thanks for watching. I'll get these 2 videos from a couple of months back uploaded for you guys to check out. I was at an abandoned fishing lodge. Another YouTuber, Graham's Wild Camping, he was there, and I took it upon myself to find the place, because I knew the forest, so I knew I'd find this fishing lodge, you know. I'm not going to tell you which forest it is though. So I've got that video to upload, and I went to an old haunt. First place I properly done a video while camping. Well, I say properly done a video, it was on a crappy little 4 megapixel camera, but you know. Yeah, so I went to Speaking Crag. That was good. I got a cold after it though, because I camped in well, it was a blizzard, wasn't it? I had to pitch this first, just so I could pitch my tent underneath it and stay dry. But I got wet to the bone, to the point where it was gone down the crack of my ass, you know, down my back, that kind of thing. Proper waterlogged. But it was decent. Didn't like the cold I got after it though. So I've got them 2 videos to upload, and this one. I promise I'll do them pretty quick. Yeah, so I'm not going to run out of wood. In Asda, I got one of these, slightly smaller, for $7.50. I went to Home Bargains and got 3 bigger bags for $4.99 each. So I got 3. There's no way I'm going to run out of firewood tonight, like, mint. Time for another log, I think. Way high. Oh yes, from this. Lovely jubbly, mate. Walkie time. Just going to take this girl for a walk. It's very misty. Clear misty for me. Wow. Proper misty. Oof, look at that. I just walked into a tree wall. I'll go this way. Just get myself out onto the track. Whoever's house key it is, it's on your way to where you camped on the tree. Just keep your eyes open for it if you see this video. If not, I've tried my best in it. I know it's dark, but usually you can see all the way up this track. I've got visibility with the fog for about 10 meters, I'd say, and this is a pretty powerful head torch. I can see about 10 meters in front of us, so it's pretty foggy. See the dog's green eyes, like cat's eyes. Right, there's not much to see here, so I'm just going to go for a walk with the dog for a bit, in a bit. What you barking at? What you barking at? A skitsy dog. Hello. I just had to force myself out today. Not force myself. Been on the cards for a couple of weeks. I've got a long weekend. It's Friday the day and I'm off till Tuesday, so I've got no excuse. And I'm pleased I come out because I'm enjoying it. Good vibe in the woods, you know. A little bit of pitter patter coming down on here, just off the trees. It's not there's no downpouring out. Just enjoying, chilling, you know, having a couple of these gins. I've got two, finishing this one off, and I've got two left. I've had them sausage rolls. I'm gonna have where is it? I don't know, but I'm gonna have that beef hot pot dehydrated meal later on. Give that a test, see what it's like, 'cause I haven't had that yet. Like, I think I'll have that later on. I might have that baked apple porridge tomorrow. Sounds lush that, like, doesn't it? Baked apple. It's only porridge though, so when I bought it at Go Outdoors, I was like, well, the only plus to this is the burnt apple bit, because at the end of the day, porridge is porridge, isn't it? And that was somewhere in the lines of about £6, I think, about £6 for those meals. And I was thinking porridge, £6, must be good, like. But it was, I think it was buy one get one half price, so I just got that. In my eyes, well, we'll see tomorrow whether that porridge is worth £6. We'll see, yeah. But you can get porridges in tubs for £1, can't you? Tastes kind of nice and all. Yeah. Good vibes in Harwood Forest. Oh yeah. Right, I'm gonna chill for a bit. Catch you after. Two down, two to go. Makes quite a bit of sense, this, actually, like, doesn't it? Why I? It's great camping out, like. It's great.
Early teenager, I got to 3.5 minutes.
And did you think that that was a barrier that couldn't be crossed?
Well, I blacked out as I came out, but I didn't know what that all meant, right? So I blacked out. So I was like, okay, that 3:30 seems like the edge. And so I'm like, oh wow, there's like people that could do 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, and then there was a hypothetical record of a hypothetical 13-minute record, but no evidence of it, and that was on Puro 2. So it was a hypothetical Puro 2 record of 13.
When you say on Puro 2, what's the process?
That flushes everything out and
So you start
oxygenates your
Puro
body.
2, you hold on to Puro 2, and then you go under?
I purge really hard on Puro 2, so, which is like hyperventilation, which gets rid of the CO2 and gives you more room for oxygen. And by the way, I just went up to 25,000 feet.
Seen the colour of that? Hot pot. It's white. Looks like vegetable meat porridge. And there's bits of it. Oh, look at that. There's bits of it that are still dry. I'll give it a stir. Put a good stir and then close it up for a little bit longer. Just keep it warm there. Give it a blast. There's lots of it once it's hydrated. It's pretty thick. Let's give it a blast. Got a little meatball there. Still a bit tough. Not totally hydrated. It's more like survival food, this. I think a camp like this wants a nice steak or something. It's tasty, like. It's not bad at all. I always think with these meals though, you need to fill them with water and then have a pan with boiled water in, and while you're waiting the desired time this says wait, put it in the pan and just let it sit. Don't let it like take the water off the boil, you know what I mean, but just keep it in that warm water so it's surrounded by heat as well. Because I think the time these recommend, they're never fully cooked. You always get like a hard pea or something that's a good solid bit of rice or pasta. So I just do that. I've done that once before with chicken curry, and they cook lovely. I'm going to finish that. Have my cappuccino. Take the dog for a little pistol, and then just listen to the forest. You can't hear anything like, but that's the beauty of it. Just chill and fall asleep. So I'm going to have this. I'm going to have them cakes as well. Oh yes, lovely jubbly. Night. Sleep tight. Sound of that will send me to sleep. Good morning, peeps. It's 25 to 10. I think I went to keep about 1. Months to sleep. Kept waking up a lot though. So it's been alright, kid. I'm just gonna get up now, like. I've had a bit drizzle on, but not much. Right, I've obviously getting up, getting ready. I've just got to clean all this carnage now. Dog's in there keeping warm. I'm gonna have a coffee and probably pack up. Alright. And it weighs only 24 gram and it's tested. It's pretty good. Yeah, pretty decent. But this is how much room I had last night. Obviously now. That's where the stove was. And all the heat was coming into here. It's lovely and warm last night. Belts out 4 kilowatts of heat that. Out back a wood burning stove. If anyone hasn't heard of it or was interested in getting one, I think they'll be a bit cheaper now. I paid $160 for mine about 5 years ago. But these DD tarps, you don't need a tent if you've got one of these. They're great in the winter, not so much in the summer, especially in here because of the midges. Lots of them, but now they're non-existent at the minute, which is awesome because they love me. I have this and pack up. It's been a good camp here. I was going to go out again next week, but I've just remembered I'm on call all weekend, so can't do that. So I'll be back out in about 2 weeks. I'm not sure where I'm going to be, but we'll see. Yeah. Just have this coffee now before I waffle your heads off. If you've got a little dog as well, bring him out because they make great camping companions. This one here, she's a little survivalist. She's gone right into the depths of this sleeping bag to keep warm while I'm farting about, you know. This tarp on the floor here has kept us away from the sogginess, but I haven't gotten wet at all. It's been good. That's done the job. I think I'm using this now as a ground sheet. This one's probably twice the size. 3.5 metre DD tarp. Good bit of kit. I've just poured the water into this here, this BCB army cup. Good thing about these cups here, with them being like metal, once you bruise in there, it stays warm for ages, as opposed to the plastic cups that go cold after about a minute. These are the boyos, these, like, oh yes. Cheers guys, and thanks for watching if you've held out this far. It's just great to be back in the woods after not been camping for about 2 months, you know. The weather's been, it's been like this, to be fair. I'm not going to make excuses anymore. If the weather's crap, I'm getting out regardless. I've got the gear, so yeah. Cheers. Just enjoying the foggy ambience and a little pitter patter of rain on this tarp. It's quite relaxing, as you know. So it's been great. I've enjoyed myself. This wood burning stove, that was good. Nice little contained fire. Sounds awesome. Belts out loads of heat, and I'll be bringing it out more often, I think. If I'm not hiking too far, obviously, because it weighs 10 kg. It's pretty heavy after a 100 meters, you know. Right, I'm waffling now, so thanks for watching, and I've enjoyed myself last night. It's been good. So until the next time, I'll not waffle on anymore. I'll give you a little time lapse of us packing up maybe, and that's it. So, aye, I'll see you next time, guys. I'll try and make it interesting for you. Laters. Bye bye. I think whoever lost that key has been up by our camp up there, because I found it round about there and I've hung it to the closest tree. But this is the key here, and it might ring a bell by the key ring. It's a canny key ring actually, like. But if it belongs to someone, which it obviously does, this is the key ring, and there's a key attached to it. So I'm just going to leave it on this tree here. So on the off chance you are watching this video, your key's on the tree there. There's the camp spot and there's the tree there. So just keep your eyes out, guys. But you never know. On the off chance it could be watching, so that's why I'm doing this now. Right, I'm gonna get my stuff packed up. Right, that's it, chaps. I've gotten everything I need packed away. Just got that to take away. No trace left, as usual. If you want to know where my wood burning stove was, that's where it was there. And it's left 0 imprint. But aye, that's it. Nice little flat spot there. I'm sure I'll be back, because this is one of my local haunts in this forest. Cool, right? Thanks for watching. It's a wrap.